Welcome to another exciting episode of Movie Sense. Today is another special one. Guess what? We will be talking about the 10th edition of the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, AMVCAs. Trust me, when we talk about AMVCAs, we talk about the African version of the Oscars. That is exactly what we're discussing today. No, AMVCA is not a second fiddle. It doesn't second any type of award. I'm just trying to make a comparison. So please, before you start taking offenses, AMVCA is our own baby, and we're very, very proud of it. So today, on this episode, we'll be discussing the AMVCAs. We'll be talking about the nominations. And remember that since from January 15th to February 14th of this year, 2024, the AMVCA's organizers have instructed filmmakers to submit their work, the works that have been broadcasted, their works that have been viewed, that have been aired in cinemas, or even exhibited. They've been told to submit their works so that they can actually be shortlisted for nominations. And the nominations were actually aired live on all African Magic channels on March 24th, 2024. And I'm still basking in that euphoria. Lots of movies, amazing movies were there. They were nominated in this 10th edition of the AMVCA.
The AMVCAs is back again.
And the nominees are...
Let's take a look at the nominees.
And on this 10th edition, we are raising the bar even higher. The 10th year of celebrating Africa's excellence in film and television at the prestigious African Magic Viewers.
Apart from the nominations, lots of adjustments, or should I say few adjustments, were made concerning the AMVCAs. We know the African Magic Viewers, in quote, Choice Award is a strictly viewer choice award ceremony. You know, the winners are chosen by the viewers. But this episode, the 10th episode, there are slight changes. There will be a panel of judges with the head judge, Femi Odugbemi, who is an ace filmmaker. And apart from that, really, I'm still going to come back to that because I am not quite comfortable with the fact that a Viewer's Choice Award will be, the winners of a Viewer's Choice Award will be chosen by judges. I mean, why is it a Viewer's Choice Award if the winners are chosen by judges? It takes away the name. I mean, maybe the name should be changed to Judges Award or... Anyways, let's move on. This is Movie Sense at the end of the day. Okay then, apart from that slight change, there's another change in the number of categories. The number of categories have been streamlined to 27 instead of the normal 33 categories. We have 27 categories now. We have 16 non-voting categories. We're back to this non-voting thing again. I mean, I would understand if a voluminous part of the categories were selected by viewers. Yes, you would say, okay, still a Viewer's Choice Award. But not when 16 out of 27 categories, the winners will be chosen by the judges, and just nine will be chosen by the voters. Really, I think this new development is somehow, I don't know, somehow, how should we put it? Because anyways, we have 27 categories now, 16 non-voting categories, 9 audience voting categories, and 2 recognition awards. I always look forward to the recognition awards, the Lifetime Achievement and the Trailblazers. These 2 categories are the peak for me, really. You know, some people see the best actor and the best director and all that as the peak, but for me, it is the Trailblazer and the Lifetime Achievement Award. And also, there are lots of other changes. The fact that the reason why the award is being streamlined to 27 instead of 33 is the fact that some particular categories were merged. They were streamlined. For example, scripted and unscripted television shows is now merged into one, and it is now called the best series. I think that is more like it. That sounds more encompassing, more like an award. No offense, please. Nobody should come for me, really. And then we have other cases like that. So I already talked about the winner selection process. I've talked about the awards coming down to 27 from 33. Now let's answer the big question. We've seen the nominations, we've seen the list. Are the nominees worth their salt? Are they really worth it? Do you think that the category of the best actor, the category of the best actress, the category of the best movie, the category of the best cinematography, and the list is just endless? Do you think this categories and the nominees on this category are really, really worth it? Do you think that they are worth that category? Please, I would like to know in your comment section. Please just drop a comment and let me know what you think about this year's category. And also, let's talk about the previous awardees and the audience reception. You cannot talk about audience reception and not talk about some buzzwords. Now. Really, it's there have been both positive and negative approach, both positive and negative, reception. Maybe because of the negative reception, especially by the audience, is the reason why it's now the judges deciding the winners. Maybe not, but I just think that irrespective of how they go about it, the Viewers' Choice Award or the judges determine the winners, everybody will still not be pleased. People have their favorite, and they have their favorite, and they always want their favorite to win. So the audience reception, there's been positive and negative reaction, like I said. And we've seen some of the reactions even coming from, aside from the audience, the reactions come from the other nominees that are not winners. We've also seen reactions coming from people that were not nominated. For example, maybe the winner of the movie, the best movie, we see people, maybe actors that had a very important role in that movie, not nominated in any of the categories, and the movie actually won best movie. It's quite questionable, really. So we've seen a lot of, reception like that, perspectives like that. So let's just hope that this year's winners do not generate any form of negative, or should I say will not generate even more negative reception from the people, from the audience. Fingers crossed, we get to know on May 10th and May 11th, 2024, when the award will take place. Moving on. Let's move on to the movies with the highest nominations. Oh, I'm so excited about this part. The movies with the highest nominations. I think people, when you go on social media space, especially Nigerians, there's something about Nigerians. Nigerians think that everything in the world revolves around them. See, I'm a Nigerian too. Let other people shine as well now. People should be calming down. Yes, I understand. We make the best movies, quote and unquote. But really, there are other movies in some categories and they should be recognized. What I'm trying to say now is the fact that you go on social media space and then you see tweets on X, you see comments on Instagram about people talking about, Jagu Jagu, A Tribe Called Judah, and Breath of Life. Meanwhile, Tolu Ajayi's Over the Bridge has 12 whooping nominations. It has 12 amazing nominations, which makes it the highest nominations in the African Magic Viewers' Choice 10th award ceremony. So, if there are movies like that have higher nominations, why are they not being talked about? And right after that, we also have CJ Ferry Obasi's Black and White film, Mami Water. Mami Water snagged 11 cool nominations. And people are not really talking about these movies, really. And then the best movie, the best director, best lead actress had Over the Bridge. I mean, this particular Over the Bridge. Really. So, and after that, we also have Breath of Life. I think I have to cover and review this particular movie because I remember, do you remember this movie, Miracle in Cell Number 7? I think, I'm not sure if I got the title right. The movie, I remember then when everybody was just talking about it, you would cry, you would shed tears, it's so touching, it's so moving, it is this, it is that. Yes, it's an amazing movie. The same kind of reaction, that is the kind of reactions this particular Breath of Life had. It's an amazing movie. It's just Nigerians sometimes. Sometimes you just have to, you trust them at your own risk. I'm not saying it's not a good movie, it is, but most people just come and say, oh no, when you watch Breath of Life, I cried my eyes out, I did this, and then I was waiting, and I kept waiting, and I was still waiting, and I guess I am still waiting to cry, because I did not, and I haven't. Anyways, back to the AMVCAs. Back to the AMVCAs. Breath of Life and Jagu Jagu. Ogunya. Is the AMVCA going to be Ogun? Are we going to Omo? Really, February, I wish you all the best, really. Shoguti Yabai. Are we going to fight at the AMVCA? Anyway, those two movies had 10 nominations each at the AMVCA. Thumbs up to them. And also we have Timini Eboso and Funke Akindele, and these two amazing people are nominated on the groundbreaking, the record-breaking, the revenue-breaking blockbuster movie. Should I stop? Okay. A Tribe Called Judah. And they're nominated in the Best Supporting Actor, that is for Timini Eboso, and Best Actress, that is for Funke Akindele. Those two categories, they were not nominated on those two categories. And we have other strong contenders this year are Blood Vessel. You remember when I told you about some movies are not being hyped enough, some movies are not talked about enough. I remember watching Blood Vessel, and it gave me this true life story, Hollywood true life story kind of movie. You know, from the beginning to the end. Yes, there were a little bit loopholes. There'll always be loopholes, yes, but they did their best. It was an amazing movie. So Blood Vessel, I am not too surprised, is on the best movie category. So that's is also a strong contender. I mean, when you talk about the best movie category, and then it's with 8 nominations. Blood Vessel has 8 nominations. I am not too surprised about that. And then let's talk about the nominee list. In case you do not know, I will not be able to cover all 27 of them, but I will try to give you a bit of snippet on the nominee list, really. And let's start with the Best Indigenous Language, West Africa. Guess what? Orisha, Jagu Jagu made the list. We also have Mami Wacha, Ijogbon, and Nana Koto. You remember on one episode, a particular episode of Movie Sense, I actually compared Orisha and Jagu Jagu. So now is the time for you to tell me what you think about those two movies. Which one do you really think is going to get this award? And the question is not limited to Orisha and Jagu Jagu. We also have Mami Wacha, Ijogbon, Nana Koto, and these movies are under the Best Indigenous Language West Africa category. I also have the best movie. This is the part where you take a deep breath. The best movie category. And the award goes to... We have to wait till May 10th. The winners will be determined by a set of judges. And we have 9 public voting, audience voting categories and 2 categories. The Lifetime and Trailblazing category. And really, this 10th edition of the AMVCA will be holding 10th to 11th May 2024. And then till then, we'll get to know who wins what. And then the voting closes on April 28th, 2024. It promises to be a night to remember. That is, every AMVCA promises that. We get to see beautiful outfits from our loved ones, from our celebrities. We get to see fashion statements. We get to see lots more on that very day. And then we also get to see groundbreaking films, competitions, voting, deciding outcome, judges deciding outcome. It's going to be an amazing event. And people like us get to see and wait for the audience reception of it, the audience perspective, comments, people's take on the winners, people's take on the nominations, people's take on the event, especially. That is what myself, I like to be more specific here. That is the part I love most about the award. I think almost every award, the aftermath, what trends after the award, what makes the award trends, whether the right way or the wrong way. That is exactly what I wait to see at the end of the award. But I would be saying all the best and good luck to all the nominees. May the best person win. And also, kindly send your comment. I would love to hear you out. I would love to know who you would love to see wins what. I would love to hear from you. Which of the celebrities, which of the movie are you rooting for? Please comment, like, and share this video. Thank you very much for watching Movie Sense. I'll be seeing you another time. Bye.